Fourth time in this white ball series, 2 2020 internationals and 3 one-day internationals. That lovely shot, and again straying onto Bavuma's pads, the second time in 2 overs that Ireland have done it. It's bullied over mid-on by Rickleton. I don't think he middled it, but he got enough of it to take it all the way to the fence for 4. Frustration for Adair, but 4 runs for Rickleton. He's happy to take the aerial route, and it's been a successful one for him.
Oh, nearly a catch. It was short, it wasn't his best delivery. Temba Bavuma goes after it, and Ireland nearly had their first of the day. 33 without loss. Use of the feet, trying to mix things up, and that's beautifully done by Temba Bavuma. Just held his shape, didn't try and hit it too hard, and he's got himself another boundary. 38 without. And continues. There's the bit of aggression we were searching for, and that is exquisitely played by Rickleton. He loved the surface. Use of the feet, and that's well played as well. This time a slight change from Temba. He came outside the off stump, looking to try and target the leg side. This stage of the power play, which you often will see from teams. Target. And that's nicely played. That's not the best delivery from Young. He turns away in disgust, and could be, yes, it's a bit of a teaser, but it gets there in the end.
Short, pumped, and that should skip away for 4. Camphor, who finished the previous over bowling around the wicket to Rickleton, goes back over the wicket and gets it wrong.
Got away with one there. Cotton Bowl gone. Well, edged the last one, and this time he's made good contact, but sent it straight back to Camphor, who's an excellent fielder, grabs on, and that's the man they wanted. So
this is a really good catch. Never easy in your follow through. It's right out of the middle of the blade.
That is nicely played. In all honesty, it is a half volley, and Camphor will be very disappointed, but when you get dished it up as a batter, you have to first of all time it and then place it. He did both. That's pulled away, but has he picked the man on the fence? No, he hasn't. It lands just in front and goes away to the fence. That ends up being nicely played. There was no problem with the shot. It was just whether it picked out that fielder.
Good hard sweep by Rassie van der Dussen.
He bounced back really well. That's a lovely shot. Placement excellent. Footwork even better from Rassie van der Dussen.
There's the drag down that takes his first international wicket. Gavin Hoey, not how he would have wanted it to happen, but how often do we see it for leg spinners? You can bowl all the variations, all the brilliant bowls, and then it's the real howler that takes the wicket. Van der Dussen.
The old commentator's curse. Looking so comfortable. A little inside edge that goes onto the left leg that is almost clearing out the way, and then ricochets onto the stumps. Goes over deep mid-wicket. Nice little use of the feet to get himself into a good position, Carl Verheyen.
That's just whooped away. There's a big gap there at deep mid-wicket, and Carl Verheyen at the best of times doesn't use his feet, but to a delivery just 123 kilometers per hour, dragged down a touch, he's onto it quickly. Delivery dragged down, and this one's played just as well by Tristan Stubbs. In full control, rolls the wrists, places it beautifully, ends the over. 10 from it, 177. Give it a good strike as the all-rounders. And that's placement again. Beautiful from Verheyen, and that will bring up his 50 of just 49 deliveries.
Lovely innings. Well, Verheyen back into the side today.
No, you're exactly right, but Tristan Stubbs was really impressive on that occasion, and even better here. What a shot that is, because he's just punched that off the back foot. Made sure to beat Paul Sterling an extra cover. A long chase for George Dockrell in the deep, and it just kept running.
Short and bludgeoned through the offside by Stubbs. What a terrific shot that is by Carl Verheyen.
Yeah, small little changes in pace. That one was the slowest in the overs so far. And that is the 50 for Stubbs, just with a single, does it without too much fanfare. Another batter for South Africa getting to the milestone. That'll be pleasing to the South African coaching staff, and Stubbs.
Gone fine, and that's gone for 4. Out. Well bowled by McBride. Rainer deciding. Wanted to go down the ground, used his feet, the ball didn't turn.
Just didn't turn, you're right. Stayed on the line that was on. Verena wasn't really anywhere near it, decided to go through the shot. That helped Dohney collect.
Good, clever. He's so good in those little areas. He's inventive, is Stubbs, and it was an important boundary for South Africa and for Tristan Stubbs. 43 gone, 265 for 3. Well, he had to. He had to go short. The field suggested that he was going to go short, but Mulder's got onto it very, very quickly and hit that well in front of square, and so the sweeper on the square leg boundary had no chance. But here's runs. Here's runs. Nice way to finish the over. A boundary for Vian Mulder.
His value. With Stubbs, we're on 100 watch, and he's got to play a few more of those, and he could get him to a 3-figure score.
Full length. Tries to go for the variation, the slow ball. Look at that. Power. Gets in a great, strong position with a good wide base. Cover.
That's well played as well. Because there's no one behind square on that short 45, he's waltzing across outside the off stump and saying, be my guest, attack my stumps, because if I get something on it, I'm back in, it's going for to the fence. Brilliant. He is so powerful, and his eye is in. He's seen it like a football, and that variation taking the pace off, it's not working. Well, some damage could be done. And the way he starts there, it's damage done, and that's nicely clipped by Vian Mulder. Yet. And that edge won't be missed. He gets himself to 99. Wide Yorker gets a thick edge on it, but international 100. And flicks it away to complete to 3 figures. Really has been a wonderful innings. The standing applause from the dressing room, and so it should be. The men in the dugout appreciate his 100 of 75 deliveries, 6 4s and 3 6s, and his impressive form on the tour continues. Low full toss opens the face, and that one will work its way to the fence. Oh no, in fact it doesn't. Yes, it does. Plugged it a little bit as it bounced. I thought it wasn't going to carry its momentum, but a good finish, another good over for the South African. 16 from that one. 3-2-3 for 3. Mulder goes downtown. That's what we want to see more from him, and that is a wonderful clean strike to start the over superbly for the South Africans. Another good strike, but the contact's not good enough to take it over long on. Comfortable catch for Howie in the end, and the end of Vian Mulder comes 43 of 33, unable to find the middle that time around.
Have a look at this where it pitches. It's exactly where you want it. At the back end of an innings as a batter, you want it right there. That should have gone for 6. Good catch. Cavan Hoey in the deep. Settles up.
Inventive and effective. And the reverse sweep. It's a touch of an anticlimax, you got to say, in the last delivery of the innings. But nothing will take away from a brilliant batting performance from Tristan Stubbs. 112 of 81 deliveries, and it's helped South Africa post 343 for 4. 4 of the top 3, 40, 35, 35. Everyone basically getting in and getting themselves a score. Verena was nice for his 67, being introduced because
7 options used. Expensive Adair, unlike him, 79. Hume bowled 9 overs of 64. Craig Young, I think he bowled better than that one for 79.
Yes, Balbirnie left out of the T20I squad. Got a start. Bowled. Williams has done it again. He's gone through the gate of Balbirnie.
The ball nipping back at the right hander again from Williams. Thick inside edge onto the pad and then onto the stumps. But he's done him for angle. Zart Williams in his first over.
Again, that's where Sterling is so strong. He's just stayed a fraction leg side of that delivery. And bowled again, through the gate. Third time in 4 innings for Paul Sterling that he's been dismissed in that manner in this white ball series against South Africa.
Yeah, the South African bowlers, they're zoning in on it off stump. This time nipping back and taking leg stump. Lungasani and Ngidi into the wickets.
Four runs to Tector. Involuntary stroke, but he'll take them whichever way they come.
Tripped in the air, and that's nicely timed. It should make its way to the fence. And it does. Just too straight. Look, he's standing there with his head on his hand on his head, thinking, could that have been close to LBW if he'd missed it? But I think on the angle, he's just started. It's too straight. All the short pitch delivery, and that's actually done for the batter. It goes away in a bonus boundary for Camphor, but the extra speed and extra bounce walks across, and that's nicely played. That will be a good boundary. Got into position outside the off stump early, and then just guarded it behind square. Edged, and there is the breakthrough. The partnership of 37 is broken, and Camphor has to be on his way.
And says to the seam, I don't mind if you nip in or if you just straighten, and that one straightens. The outside edge is found. It's a nice catch by Ryan Rickleton, but a beauty, an absolute beauty of a delivery from Lazard Williams. He continues his impressive run here.
Now that's straight. That is very straight. That is better than straight. It's hit him in front.
It's actually quite far outside off, and then this one straighter, the one that goes back in. I feel like if Doheny...
Out. Outside edge, a little away swinger from Bartman. He dangled the carrot. Tector gobbled it up, and Ireland are 5 down.
They don't tend to go past it. Full wide, just didn't get quite close enough to it. Harry Tector just about gets through to Rickleton. Not Neil Bartman, what he'll say.
Still got Paul O'Sullivan, beautiful shot, Mark Adair. Paul O'Sullivan, the business development manager, as we see Mark Adair stroking through the covers and four. Let's talk about the domestic game and the club system, which has been so important for all Irish cricket men.
And imagine a situation where you've got a stadium like this, floodlights, permanent seating, kind of ability for us to host more and more matches every year at all levels. So I think it's incredibly exciting, and equally it stops us having to put in temporary infrastructure every time we want to host a top nation like the likes of South Africa, India, etc. So
it was exactly that. Stays leg side, carves it for a one bounce boundary.
He's looking to beat mid-on. Just doesn't get a clean contact. George Dockrell was there to be hit. Caught the bottom of the bat, caught the inside of the bat, and Petluqueo comes on, breaks through straight away. This wasn't a good shot.
Yeah, it was there to hit, toe of the bat, that bottom hand just dragging it. It's quite a good catch, from Lungi and Ngidi. We've seen a few of them dropped in this series and
of their innings. And that is nicely played. These shots have been few and far between, but we know that Adair likes to express himself. He likes to be positive, and that one's slightly overpitched, and he just takes it back over Petluqueo's head.
Oh yes, a lovely shot from Mark Adair.
A good striker, Mark Adair. He's good enough to be an all-rounder, a genuine all-rounder, in my opinion.
Got that high on the bat, and that's out. Easy as you like, at mid-off. Rassie van der Dussen takes the catch.
Mark Adair chose to charge Rian Mulder. Very accomplished hitter from a stable base. He was moving. He was spliced from Rian Mulder.
Good shot. Real good shot over extra cover.
Well, they'll be looking at milestones like that. That's Gavin Hoey's first maximum in international cricket. that's case in point, but it's 4 runs as well.
Not quite where he wanted it. He was looking over mid-on.
That one's through. They brought the field up, and it's going to be another 4. Just gave himself room leg side of the ball there.
Yeah! Oh, that could be out. That could be out, and is. So it is the left arm spin of Fortuin that does it for South Africa and breaks this partnership. But this is the dismissal. Yeah! The reverse sweep. That'll be 4. Out. Smeared away on the leg side, and Ngidi does strike now. And Ireland are 1 away from a very, very big defeat.
Oh, he'd done right throughout the innings. Ngidi follows him, takes a bit of pace off, and finds it.
Oh, I tell you what, they might have a look at a no ball here for height from Lungi Ngidi. Pyre Richard Kettleborough, he's got absolutely no... Oh no, he's gone pace on. He's giving himself a bit of room to exit offside, and he's going to pick up a boundary. Excellent shot. It's always going to be difficult along with the format. He's gone downtown, airborne. Does he have enough on it? Yes! Graham Hume, he says, Bjorn Fortuin, I'll have a piece of you this evening. Oh, I tell you what, I told you might take a liking to Fortuin, and he did. It's a maximum.
Leg side with the spin. Hume down on one knee. You've seen all the shots from him against Fortuin. Back foot over, long on.
Oh, it's a slower ball, but excellent timing. Really delayed his shot over mid-off, and he's going to pick himself up another boundary here, Craig Young. Oh, it's a thick outside edge on this occasion, but third man being up in the ring, and he's gone back-to-back boundaries, Craig Young.
Go past it. Yes, he can, with that 6. All the way, so 4-4-6 in the over, with a dot at the start, as Mulder is being taken down by Craig Young.
I tell you what, he has responded in some style. He's picked up the length quickly from Bjorn Mulder. He's picked himself up a maximum, the first
to manage.
Oh, I tell you what, that's game, set, and match. Bjorn Fortuin to have the last laugh in this battle between himself and Graham Hume. Yeah, it's been an emphatic victory for South Africa. This is the final blow. Graham Hume just trying to go too square and has his furniture disturbed by Bjorn Fortuin. Ireland in pursuit. It makes a scorecard for a lot of concern. 1-2, couple of starts for Cam Fervis. South African seamers, they've been impressive. Lungi Ngidi picking up 2 for 38, and I feel perhaps the bowler of the evening again, Lazard Williams, 3 for 36 has been a real... Well, a little earlier today, South Africa winning the toss, electing to bat first. We posted a record score here at Sheikh Zayed Stadium, 343 for 4. Well, I tell you what...